Good morning, students. Next topic is differentiation. To understand differentiation, look at these examples now. If I say y equal to x, how will I get a graph of this equation? I will get a straight line passing through origin. Now, if I take the equation y equal to x square, how will I get the graph for it? I will get a parabola like this, curve like this. Now, if I take y equal to x cube, how will I get the equation? It's a rough one, not an exact one. Roughly, you will get like that. Am I clear so far? Now, slope of this line we found to be 1. How did we find? We take any 2 points on this line. Let those 2 points be 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2. So y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is 1 is the slope we got. For the curve, there isn't any slope. At a point on the curve, you will be drawing a tangent. This tangent will be having the slope. So at different points, different tangents you will be drawing. They will have different slopes. Curve doesn't have any slope. Points on the curve, there you will be drawing the tangents. Those tangents have got the slope. In this example, let us say you are drawing a tangent at 1 comma 1. And they have taken another point on this tangent line and they found the slope to be 2. Graphically they have found out. Clear? Same way here. For this curve again at 1 comma 1 I am drawing a tangent and graphically they have taken another point and they found the slope to be 3. By drawing the curves they have found the slope. What am I deriving now is generally what is the formula for gradient or slope y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Here y2 minus y1 is nothing but the difference of y coordinates. So difference I am representing with the letter d. So dy. And here this is the difference of x. So your slope is nothing but dy by dx. This is most important, you should know. No. Whenever you want to find the slope, you will find the dy by dx. And they found the slopes to be 1, 2, 3. So whenever y equal to x power n, your m equal to dy by dx, that is given by n into x power n minus 1. By graphically they came to this conclusion. So whenever y equal to x power n, your dy by dx is n into x power n minus 1. This is a formula with which they came up with. Am I clear so far? Now one more example if I consider. Let us say y equal to 100. How will I get graph of such a equation? It will be passing through 100. These two lines are parallel. This is x-axis. Slope of x-axis is 0. So the slope of this line is also 0. So what did we derive from this is d by dx of any constant is 0. Let k be any constant. Examples of this is d by dx on 1000, 0. D by dx on 9, 0. Differentiate any constant, result is 0. And differentiate variables x power n, the answer is n into x power n minus 1. Am I clear? Now let me make you familiarize with this formula. Let us say y equal to x square. How much will dy by dx be? It's d by dx of, in place of y, I will be place x square. Formula is n into x power n minus 1. So in place of n it is 2. So it is 2 into x power 2 minus 1, 1. So dy by dx of x square is 2x. Now next example, if it is y equal to x, dy by dx, how much will I get? Dx by dx. Here x power 1, so it is 1 into x power 1 minus 1 which is 1. X power 0 is 1. Whenever it is dx, it's easy to cancel and write 1 directly. If it has got a power, then you go with the formula n into x power n minus 1. Now next one, if y equal to x cube, how much will dy by dx be? It will be d by dx of x cube, which is 3. N is 3, so 3 into x power 3 minus 1. That will result in 3x square. Am I clear? Look at next one. If y equal to x power 4, how much will dy by dx be? It will be 4 into x power 4 minus 1, 3. Fifth one. If y equal to x power 5, how much will dy by dx be? 5 into x power 4. In the later, I will be writing all this directly. So concentrate carefully and understand each of it. Then how much will dy by dx be? It will become 6 into x power 6 minus 1 is 5. Now, if it is of this form, y equal to 1 by x, then how will you do? X means x power 1. You need to take it up. It will become x power minus 1. So dy by dx will become minus 1 into x power minus 1 minus 1. That will is minus 1 into x power minus 2. Am I clear how to do when it is 1 by x? Now, if it is y equal to 1 by x square, then how will you do? Again the same thing, you need to take it up. It will become x power minus 2. So dy by dx equal to minus 2 into x power minus 2 minus 1, which will result in minus 2 into x power minus 3. Now 9. If y equal to 1 by x cube, how will you do? Take it up. So it is x power minus 3. So dy by dx equal to minus 3 into x power minus 3 minus 1, which is minus 3 into x power minus 4. Am I clear with all these examples? Now, other kind. Now, let us say if it is y equal to root x. How can I write root x? Root x can be written as x power half. You should know this. Then dy by dx equal to half into x power half minus 1. So, which is half into x power minus half. Now, if it is 11th sum, y equal to cube root x, then how much will I get? Cube root x can be written as x power 1 by 3. How much is x power 1 by 3? Then dy by dx equal to 1 by 3 into x power 1 by 3 minus 1. So it is 1 by 3 into x power minus 2 by 3. I am giving you these many examples so that you will understand in a better way. Now if it is 12th, y equal to 1 by 4th root of x. In that case, how much will it become? 4th root of x is 1 by 4. You need to bring it up. It becomes x power minus 1 by 4. Now, formula for dy by dx equal to minus 1 by 4 into x power minus 1 by 4 minus 1, which is minus 1 by 4 into x power minus 5 by 4. Is it clear? By this time, all the sums should have been easier. Now, if it is 1 by 5th root of x, then how will you do? 5th root of x means 1 by 5. Take it up. It will become x power minus 1 by 5. Then how much will dy by dx be? Minus 1 by 5 into x power minus 1 by 5 minus 1, which is minus 1 by 5 into x power minus 6 by 5. Are we clear with all these examples?